Hi everyone, this is Tisch Aitken, and I'm here to discuss the new moon that occurs in Leo on August 8th, 2021 at 16 degrees and 14 minutes of the fixed fire sign of Leo. Many are referring to this as the Lionsgate new moon based on the numerology of 8-8, and I don't get too much into the titles of things, but I do feel this is an auspicious new moon because the sun is in its dignity. The sun rules the sign of Leo and loves being in the sign of Leo. And the sun and moon are conjunct just close to the world axis, because anything at 15 degrees of the fire sign, of the fixed signs rather, is at the world axis, and those are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And that means it has more of a big impact on all of us. And with the new moon and the sun being in its dignity, this is really a positive new moon to manifest and to set intentions. Leo is probably the most creative fire sign, in my opinion. And to manifest, you need to employ your imagination and really tap into creating something that you want to initiate, and what do you want to begin in your life. The new moon chart I cast for Washington, D.C., again at 9:50 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And it has Virgo rising, which means that Mercury is the ruler of the chart. The new moon itself is conjunct Mercury, and Mercury is only within a degree of opposing Neptune in Pisces. So they all fall in the 11th house, which happens to be the house associated with the sign of Aquarius, because Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac, and it's a sign and a house connected with community, friendships, groups, learning, enlightenment, and connection, as well as social media. So this is an excellent new moon for building connection, planting new seeds in your life about what your wishes are, what you really want to manifest in your life. If you're looking for a new job or you're looking to meet new people, this new moon, although it is in Leo, which is focused on what the ego's needs are, and we all need to do this, to focus on what makes us happy. Leo rules the heart chakra, and I think it's a balance of focusing on what makes you happy, what are your wishes, but in the bigger perspective, how we all can connect to others and really commune with other people. There's a very Aquarian and Uranian energy for the entire month of August. Uranus at present is the only outer planet that is not retrograde, and Uranus will retrograde on August 19th, so 9 days after this new moon. And the new moon itself squares Uranus in the sky, and it opposes Saturn. So it forms a T-square, which helps us all to impel, to get that initiative to work with our wishes and form community and get out of our comfort zone, because now Jupiter has re-entered the fixed air sign of Aquarius, which it did on July 28th. And it will be transiting in Aquarius until December 29th of this year. And then it will re-enter the mutable water sign of Pisces. The Aquarian and Uranian energy is acute all year, and especially in August, because we'll feel the station of Uranus at 14 degrees of the fixed earth sign of Taurus 5 days before and 5 days after, and the energy of that planet gets magnified. So the surprise factor, the brilliance, the chaos, and the rapid immediate change But with the new moon opposite Saturn in Aquarius, again, the new moon is a very good one because the sun is in its dignity. It shines in the sign of Leo. And opposite Saturn puts a bit of a reality check as to how we all can expand through our heart's desires, how we can reach freedom, and realistically how we can progress and move ahead as a collective. Saturn and Jupiter both entered Aquarius at the end of last year. Saturn was briefly in Aquarius from March 23rd until July 1st, and then it re-entered on December 17th of 2020, and it will be there until March 7th of 2023. And this is Saturn return of the internet, dealing with issues of alienation, but also connection and how we can all thrive in building and rebuilding new businesses using technology. Whether we like it or not, technology is here to stay, and will have a big revolution, a big surge in what we're all capable of in the next few years. And Jupiter, which is the grand benefic and the planet of expansion, entered Aquarius on December 19th, and the two met up together on the winter solstice, marking a new 800-year or a 20-year cycle, depending on how you want to look at it, of structuring the vision through connection, technology, and enlightenment, and alternative ways of thinking and metaphysics and freedom. These are all big themes and focuses with the Aquarian energy. So this new moon beckons you to find your heart's desire, to connect with other people. If you're single, it's a time for reaching out and meeting people. I know we are in difficult times, and some people may not yet be ready, but maybe finding ways to connect with others however you're comfortable, and also Jupiter in Aquarius gives us ample opportunity to expand through so many different outlets, and that's what's really exciting about it. And Jupiter opens doors, and it's in the sign of friends, acquaintances, and networking. So again, if you have your own business and you're trying to promote yourself, excellent opportunity. If you're trying to meet new people that are like-minded, excellent opportunity. Saturn rules Aquarius in ancient astrology, and so it's in its dignity, but it's not restrictive like it is in Capricorn. It's about structuring freedom through connecting with others and through science and the higher mind. And so I feel that, we have a lot to work with, but the month of August is going to be disruptive. In the beginning of the month, we have Mercury squaring Uranus on August 3rd, and that could bring unexpected news or just a lot happening at once. And then on August 6th, the Sun squares Uranus, and that can be disruptive. And then we have Uranus stationing retrograde on August 19th. We'll start feeling that energy around the 14th of August through the 24th of August. So again, whatever we think it often is something else, because expect the unexpected with Uranus. And Jupiter is now back in the sign of Aquarius. So that's a big thing. And I think also the new moon chart, the fact that the new moon and Mercury in Leo all fall in the Aquarian house, finding what your needs are, tapping into your passion, but also communing and coming together with other people. Very important. And this new moon squaring Uranus, which is the modern ruler of Aquarius, also emphasizes the erratic, exciting, and unpredictable tone of Uranus and of Aquarius. And to be honest, out of all of the outer planets, I find all of the outer planets can have, easier and more challenging cycles, and they tend to test us in various ways. I find Neptune transits can enhance our intuition and creativity, but it can bring loss or a sense of directionlessness or depression or deception in the shadow side of it. I think with Pluto, we really have to eliminate things that aren't working, and that can make you really search within very deeply. Saturn also is very karmic, and it is rewarding, and I do like Saturn cycles, but it can really make you work hard, and it can limit you, and that can be tough. It can make you feel tired. Uranus is probably my favorite out of the outer planet cycles because doors can open out of the blue. Yes, there can be disruption. You can have change that can feel at the time like, oh my gosh, why am I in this situation? And, you know, not seeing it through a very rose-colored lens. But then later, as you assimilate to it, you realize, wow, this really got me in a place that I need to be. And it can bring, you know, it can wake you up to something and actually liberate you from something. Maybe it doesn't feel like it when the chaos is happening. So with all of that, we are all working with very Aquarian and Uranian energy. This is a new moon where you want to do the law of abundance. You set new intentions with the law of abundance. Set the, date the check for August 8th, where it says pay to the order of, print your full name. Leave the small numeric box blank. Where you print the dollar amount, print paid in full. And at the bottom of the check where you normally would sign your name, print the law of abundance. And if you don't have a checkbook, just look up the law of abundance check on the internet and print it out or make your own. There are no rules here. We're in the age of Aquarius. Do it your way. But great energy for manifesting and tapping into community and what your wishes are. The sun shines, so you want to shine, and you want to shine with other people, hopefully, as we heal together, because that's the bigger theme too, aside from the business and the other parts of it. It's about healing these issues. Jupiter in Pisces, before it re-entered Aquarius, seemed to bring up a lot of depression and pain for a lot of people. It's been a very tough time. So I wish you all a lot of luck, and I hope you have a great new moon in Leo. Take care.